Welcome back to another fresh serving, boys. Today we've got a drama that's been in the pot for about a week now, and it's getting savory. You ever open up Twitter and see a streamer's trending and just know someone's drunk or canceled? Well, this one checks both boxes. I'm talking about the Ludwig versus Asmongold beef and how one poorly managed Mario Kart drinking game turned into a full-on reputation collapse. Before I get into it, I have to kind of give you some context as to what the hell Mario Kart is. For the uninitiated, Mario Kart is Mario Kart, but with booze. You race and you drink. There's only a couple rules, really. You can't drink and drive because that's illegal. You have to stop your car before you can take a sip of your beer. And your beer has to be empty before you cross that finish. It's chaotic and it's stupid, but for Twitch content, that's solid gold. But it also has a dark side, kinda. If you think about it, let's say you're playing 12 races and you're slamming one beer per round and every round's like 5 minutes. That's 12 beers in like 60 minutes? That's a lot of beers, Walter. You better stop drinking, Walter. Now imagine doing that on stream in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers with the guest list of influencers, cameras, and reputations on the line. What could possibly go wrong? Right? Right? So Ludwig invites a ton of streamers to this Mario Kart event, including Mango, a longtime friend of his. And Mango has been to these events before. Now, if you don't know Mango, he's a legend, one of the 5 gods of Melee, a guy who's been around the Smash scene for over a decade. But here's the catch. Mango has a long, documented struggle with alcohol. This isn't a secret. It's been mentioned, joked about, and discussed in Smash circles for years. So what does Ludwig do? He invites him to a drinking competition. You see where this is going. At first, the stream is fine. Everyone's laughing, the beers are flowing, vibes are solid. Then Mango starts to get visibly wasted. And instead of slowing things down, Ludwig eggs him on. He probably didn't realize that this was going to go bad very quickly. Eventually, Mango reaches a blood alcohol level of 0.32. That's not, hey man, I'm feeling a little fruity. That's, I think I'm about to die, bruh. Ludwig even brags about it like he just hit some world record or something.
Mango just 1.32! Let's up those numbers!
Let me put it into perspective for you. At 0.08, you're legally drunk. At 0.15, your speech slurs and your balance is shot. At 0.3 and above, you're looking at a coma, alcohol poisoning, or straight up death. This man was basically running on beer. A lot like the American working class. And unfortunately, things took a dark turn. While in this state, Mango allegedly sexually harassed Maya Higa at the event, to the point where Ludwig had to corral him but didn't necessarily stop him. Live. In front of everyone. It's weird because this wasn't seen on the main stream, but was from Maya Higa's stream, which is pretty bad. The next day, Ludwig tries to get ahead of the backlash. He publicly bans Mango from future Mogul Moves events, distances himself, says all the right words to try to take some shred of accountability. But let's be real, a lot of people weren't buying it.
So if you guys don't know, there's a bunch of clips yesterday of Mango going around humping people. And I know this because I saw them all this morning. And I also, I think, was getting humped a lot myself. Now, I'm going to say, I don't mind when Mango humps me because I know Mango. It was super weird if you watched any of the clips when he was humping people he doesn't know very well. And yeah, I feel like menace is like a cutesy term that we use with Mango. And it's like, nah, that's just harassment, bro. You can't be cutesy about it. And so, like, look, man, if you guys ever listen to me after an event, I'm pretty consistent. I always say my main goal at any event is that the people who are participating have a good time. Like, that is like number one, the most important factor which determines a good event. I'm no longer inviting Mango to Mogul Moves event because, like, you know, it's a privilege to go to an event, man. Like, the whole point of an event is like it's a fun thing to do, have a good ass time. And if somebody appearing jeopardizes somebody else having a good time, that just can't be a thing. Now, I see a lot of dialogue on, like,
And Mango, he loses everything. His Cloud9 sponsorship, gone. His Twitch channel, temporarily suspended. His Smash tournament invites, revoked. He's in freefall. He's just in a fucking freefall. So Ludwig and Asmongold have beef. Now this is where it gets a little saucy. The commentary community starts talking. Some are defending Ludwig. Some are calling him out for enabling Mango's behavior. And instead of focusing on the issue, Ludwig gets defensive. So what does he do? He jumps on Asmongold's stream, unprompted, while Asmon is watching a game trailer and just starts mocking his chat. Not Asmon, but his chat.
Wait, hold up. Black female protagonists. Let's check Asmon's chat real quick. Halo DEI. DEI trailer. Oh, it's a DEI game. If you didn't notice, that woman, you heard me say woman, was black. So that is woke and not a game I'll play.
So you trying to make me look bad because of my chat, but you don't want to look bad because of your friend
I'm no longer inviting Mango to Mogul Moo's event.
that you told to drink alcohol at your party? You knew he was blood alcohol poisoning level drunk, and you were gassing him up. But the moment that I watch a trailer and I don't say a single thing, you're trying to farm hate on me. I wonder which one is worse. People saying DEI in the comments section or real life sexual harassment and alcohol poisoning. Oh my God. Oh, my chat said something bad. Fix your friends. Then maybe we can talk about my chat.
Like what the fuck does Chad have to do with any of this? And Asmon, cool as a cucumber. He claps back, but not in a wild way. He just sort of says the truth. And here's the wild part. Ludwig's dad died from alcoholism. This isn't a guy who's unfamiliar with the consequences of alcoholism. You'd think he'd be more careful, more aware of how these situations can spiral. So let's wrap it up here. Ludwig throws a drinking event, invites a friend who is a known alcoholic. That friend gets dangerously drunk and behaves horribly. Ludwig enables it, then distances himself when it becomes a PR nightmare. Mango loses everything. And then when the heat kicks in, Ludwig lashes out at everybody for having a functioning chat. It's a mess. It's a perfect storm of bad judgment, poor boundaries, and fucking egos crashing into each other. Now, I know some other stuff has been coming down the pipeline pertaining to Ludwig and his stupid fucking behavior, and the videos are coming. This is just a basic overview, a foundation of what has been going on, and we're going to go further into that in another video very soon.